You gotta fake it till you make it. There's something known as manifestation, which I honestly didn't believe. In fact, I actually got mentorship with this because I just thought it was like a whole horse of like bullshit. But then I started looking at my mentors who are much further ahead than me, and every single one of these people create some sort of, and it's not like just think about things, right? They take a lot of action from this. And I've noticed a lot of the mentors that I look up to, successful in business, has a body, has a relationship, like a role model in their life, like these people I look up to, they all have some sort of degree of manifestation. And the reason why I really strongly actually started believing this was because I didn't believe it at all. And I was like, man, there has to be some sort of gap, because the people that I met who were all like manifesting before, they were super woo-woo, like they didn't take any action, all that stuff. And so the biggest lesson that I've ever had was just doubting your doubt. I remember going to this group call and I paid a bunch of money for a mentor. And I remember just like sitting there and I was just like, dude, I don't believe in this. And one of the things that he taught me was you have to doubt your doubt. And what that actually means is to actually doubt what you think is happening. Like every single person has some sort of narrative story that they've had growing up. And so my narrative growing up was, going to my doctorate school, getting my doctor of physical therapy. I did a ton of research, just like systematic reviews. I was like, where's the evidence around this? Like, how can you actually manifest something? It's like I can't actually see the data around this. So for me, it was a huge mental block for me, because I was just like, what's the data? But the reality is this: you won't actually know, because you have so many of these guardrails, these limitations that's going on. And so for me, a big shift in the manifestation was essentially just giving myself permission to see myself in a different light, to describe myself in a different way, to change my identity per se, to fake it till you make it, really, right? The words that you use to describe yourself is insanely important. It's called transformative vocabulary. So myself before, I used to be this person that I would just say some mean things to myself. And if I were like someone else and I heard myself say that to me, like imagine I'm like a different person, I would like kick myself in the nuts. Like I'd be like, dude, why are you talking to yourself that way? If that was a person, like no way I'd tolerate that. But sometimes we're just so mean to ourselves. And I caught that with myself. And I started to realize that in order for you to get the life that you want, you have to change the way you think. You have to change and fake the way seriously, fake it till you make it. Describe yourself in a certain situation with a certain language. And over time, you just become that version of yourself because you believe it so much. And it's actually backed from evidence. It's called the reticular activating system, where as you start to describe yourself a certain way, your body, your mind, your life, you're going to start to look for those evidence. You're going to look for evidence to support that way of thinking. So manifestation to me in this point season of my life, fucking 100% real. It's real.